The behaviors that can destroy a relationship. Many couples experience the horrifying things in their relationship, either abusive acts or verbal acts, or both of them. Some others experience gaslighting from their loved ones, and other behavior that destroy a relationship and people who are in. Investing time and energy in an unhealthy relationship is not a good thing. Everyone deserves for a chance, but when it becomes too often, maybe it's the time to end up. But sometimes, it's ourselves who unconsciously destroy our relationship and hurt our partner. Thus in this video, you will know several behaviors that you do unconsciously or not which may destroy your relationship. After knowing the signs, you can do self-reflection and commit to bring the relationship into the better phase. 1. Public outing. Remember that it's never okay for both parties to pick on the other publicly, no matter what may be going on in your relationship. Some people may pointing out the flaws, exposing secrets, or attacking current behavior. Sometimes they also try to get someone else on board to help with the emotional flogging. Sadly, the people constantly do this in order to shame their partner for the partner's unwanted behaviors. By doing this, the people hope to put more pressure on their partner, or feel more safer even though there are some consequences later. It usually becomes the major reason a relationship ends up. 2. Emotional blackmail. Sharing histories each other is the common thing that intimate partners do, especially in the early moment of relationship. They share the traumas, childhood heartaches, relationship losses, secret from the past, and so on. New lovers are like the symbolic parents to each other that have willing to heal those wounds. But sadly, as the relationships mature, these once sacred sharings is used as emotional ammunition. One party dragged up the emotion to make other party feel naked, manipulated, guilty, or fearful, especially if that party does not comply with what is demanded. Moreover, emotional blackmail can be conducted in many forms such as stonewalling, pouting, martyrdom, strategic withholding, and threats of abandonment. 3. Passive/aggressive behavior. It's a hard thing to trust someone who earnestly agrees to do something yet just seems to never get around to it. When the promises is constantly broken, no matter the reasons, it turns into lies. It's a way of passive/aggressive behavior. The people often keep their agreements, but feel guilty when they disappoint. But they always continue the same behavior until their partner stops expecting them. 4. Keeping score. The generous love grows over the time. This thrives because both parties balance giving with self-care. The couple in a healthy relationship focus on figuring out how to make things better instead of focus on something wrong and the reason behind it. Otherwise, when a couple start to rehash the past arguments, and often bring up the mistakes from the past, it will destroy a relationship slowly but sure. The couple will do the whole argument again, rearmed with new energy and the desire to change the prior outcome. 5. Intentional meanness. Fight is something normal in relationship. Couple fight occasionally and sometimes say things that are deeply hurtful to the other. But in a healthy relationship, the couple is there quick to ask for forgiveness and to soothe the hurt they have made. When you find yourself or your partner often do intentional meanness, it's something different than only occasional fight. The goal of that behavior is to hurt other party, and to destroy that person. The behavior can be easily recognized, and usually do over and over again without feeling guilty. Some examples of the behavior are flipping the argument to put the other party on the defensive, going for the jugular, contempt, stonewalling, emotional beating up, using vulnerabilities to weaken, mocking, invalidating, or using other people's opinions to strengthen the argument. Those acts are unacceptable because relationships should be able to take care of each other verbally and physically. Only few relationships which can survive in this condition. 6. The relationship triangles of addictive behaviors. If one party of a couple are addicted to something, it could be so harmful for the relationship itself. The addictive behavior can be the third member of a threesome. People who live with partner who are addicted to something are always be competition with a more powerful, seductive lover who can take the partner away anytime. Moreover, People who are addicted to something can be seduced into escape behaviors that exile the other partner from any power to hold them accountable to the relationship. The people who are addicted to something often do things with no responsibilities, and they will eventually turn into a slave. Moreover, experts believe that addiction creates narcissistic behavior, as there can be no one more important than the satisfaction and eventual hunger to do that thing again. 7. Betrayal. Another major cause of a relationship broke up is betrayal. No one can accept this, so it usually leads to the destroy of relationship. However, betrayal comes in wide-spectrum behavior, but generally it's the conscious choice that one party makes to place their priorities more important than the sanctity of the relationship. Trust is things that it given to someone else as the way that person to agree to not do things hurt other party. It's authentic and honest agreement. But betrayal broke the tooth, so whatever the reason, betrayal is unacceptable and the real deal breakers. It also will leave the permanent scars in a relationship even if the partner choose to stay. 8. Destroying sacred icons. Another detrimental things you do that can destroy your relationship is when one of you holds sacred certain beliefs, attitudes, attachments, and relationships. The icons are equally vulnerable, especially when it comes to things that represent those icons, such as mental, emotional, or spiritual connections. The sacred icons could be religious teachings, memories from the past, material possessions, treasures, or the objects that represent someone or something lost. Sometimes, the icons are really not rational, and it will be very challenging for the partner to accept it. But when the partner destroyed by mocking, invalidating, or destroying it, this way will leave the relationship broken. However, it's normal to ask why and how the icons are important, but it's inappropriate to destroy it. 9. Erasing. Every human being have both good and bad memories in life. Those can create the foundation that allows the relationship to grow. But when a party in the relationship want to erase the memory or the past behavior, it is not a good thing because it can destroy the relationship itself. Don't ever try to ask your partner to pretend that their distresses have never happened. The good and the bad memory in the past are the things both parties should accept. You can hope the better future, but it doesn't mean by erasing things happened in the past. 10. Hypocrisy. We often find people who love lying, pretending, decepting, manipulating, and doing or saying things they want, and it's detrimental for other party's need. For instance, they talk dirt about the other party behind their back. In many cases, they also withhold important information to the other party to purposefully keep them ignorant. They also intentionally hide the knowledge to get away with something.